Your greatness is calling. Can you hear it? It's the sound of the 1111 portal. Here we are in the week of November 11th, 2019, and our message from Mother God this week is all about peace. Transitioning from discord into the state of peace, into the state of bliss that we find when we align more fully with the divine. Mother God wants to remind us that it has been a busy couple of months of very heavy duty energy pouring forth onto the planet to help encourage us to get ready for this time when we can use this portal, use the wonderful influx of energy to help us ascend more easily and more gracefully. She is calling all of us to step forward into our greatness and step away from that place where we felt like maybe we didn't matter, maybe we hadn't brought much to share, and maybe it just wasn't worth it for us to work so hard to get rid of the trappings of the ego and those little habits and bits of baggage that just seem to want to hang on. Well, Mother's message for us today is all about the peace portal, transitioning in this 1111 period from that state of high anxiety into a place of peace where you have come to understand that you can partner with the divine and you are beginning to see your own value. So let's see what Mother has written to us today and how she would like us to proceed. My dearest hearts, over the past few months, you have received the energy of clearing from us, and you may have noticed that you and your loved ones have gone about the business of spiritual house cleaning. And I know it has not been fun for anyone, but it was necessary. Up came the energy of limiting beliefs, the hurt, the fear, the hate, and the shame. Up rose the energy of anger and anxiety. Up rose thoughts of worthlessness and despair. Everything that was holding you back, keeping you small, and preventing you from stepping into your fullness was presented to you so that you could prepare for this auspicious time. Some of you chose not to move forward, for you are finding that your current state of awareness is optimal for you at this time. But for those of you who have been shaken up by the awakening process, we ask that you recognize that the time is now. The past few months have encouraged you to let go of the baggage you've been carrying. They've encouraged you to take a serious look at your life and your relationships, and to let go of the excuses you've honored about why not, so you can fully step into your role as child of the Most High God. Perfect, but not as yet complete. Please hear that. Please understand that when you are seen by the divine, they see you as perfect. They do not see yesterday's failure. They don't see today's stumble. They see you as perfect, yet not complete. As you commit to doing the work of sorting, the picking and choosing of those beliefs which you want to retain, you'll find yourself moving more fully into alignment with all that we are. It is from this place of alignment that you will now find completion, and it's from this place of completion that you'll understand all that we are, all that the divine comprise. We, as love, joy, and peace, are the ultimate rest, the perfect sanctuary, and the harmonious balance of all. If you've been searching, if you've been looking, if you've been hurting, take this time to step through this portal of energetic alignment into the place of peace. This day of alignment, we ask that you align more fully with us and step through this portal into peace, the peace that surpasses all understanding. Now, like you, I've heard that word, that sentence, the peace that surpasses all understanding, since I was a young child. But I never understood what it meant until I really began interacting with the divine, not through a book or through another person, but through my own self, through my own beingness, allowing myself to form a relationship with them, to have conversations with them, or to engage in an interaction. And I want to encourage each one of you today to do that same thing for yourselves. Some of you may be able to hear them, and that's lovely. Others of you will be able to see them, primarily through your third eye. Others of you will go more in the sensation region. You'll just get the feeling or the knowing that they're interacting with you in some way. There's no one right way. Every way that leads you closer is the right way for you to pursue. The only thing that I ask of you today is that you take time every day and find a way to communicate. Perhaps it's journaling. Perhaps it's just talking into what appears to be empty air, even though we know it's filled with helpers of every kind of description that are just waiting to give you that information and guidance that you need. Or perhaps you just need to sit quietly and feel their presence. Come into a sense of knowing of what it is that they're trying to share with you. It doesn't matter how you go about it. All that really matters is that you spend time becoming part of the divine community. No one is excluded. Everyone is included, but it does require your willing participation. And here we are, poised for greatness at this 1111 portal, when it will be so easy for you to hear or see or feel their communication, because alignment is so simple in these times of extremely powerful energetic influx. So it doesn't matter how you choose to align. It only matters that you have a willing heart and that you are willing to dedicate the time to making this happen. They cannot do it for you. Another person cannot do it for you. The only thing another person can do is perhaps guide you or teach you. But if anyone says to you, I will do it for you, they are minimizing your ability to connect. They're saying you're not powerful or you don't have the ability. And that is simply not true. I invite you to do what you need to do in order to establish a personal relationship with the divine, because nothing substitutes for having that personal communication. And absolutely everyone is able to communicate. So please, on this day, this auspicious day, when the energy is so heightened, step through the portal, step into this place of peaceful alignment, for surely you will be given peace that surpasses every understanding. It goes so far beyond just existing in a world and places you in the arms, the loving arms of the divine, where you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are safe and loved. So please today, join me. Step through that portal into the place of peace. Thank you all for being here. And as always, if you are interested in more information, or you feel that you need more help, or you want a more in-depth understanding, please go to my website, Marcia Martin, thehearthealer.com. It's in the description below, so it will be easy for you to find it. And on that website, there are classes. There's a blog on probably every spiritual subject that I have been able to think of or that people have asked me to write on. If you don't find what you're looking for, send me an email, Marcia at Marcia Martin, the Heart Healer, and tell me, hey, I really have a question about this. Can we ask Mother God about? And then tell me your question. I'll be happy to go to Mother God if it's appropriate, and then share with you here on YouTube so that everyone can have the information that Mother God gives to each one of us so freely. Because I guarantee you, if you have the question, somebody else does. So if there's something that you don't understand, or you need more information about something and you don't see it in any of the blogs or any of the free resources that are there, ask me about it. The other thing you can do is join my Patreon community. And within that community, you'll actually learn how to communicate with the divine if you haven't been able to access them on your own. There are tips in there. There are techniques. There are ways to develop your spiritual practice so that you can feel really confident. And you get it all for $7.77 a month. As we expand, I will also include even bigger offerings for a different price point. And then we'll be able to commune together and you'll be able to talk with me directly. So if you're just interested in learning how you can do it and you want a way that is completely affordable, then join our Healing Hearts community on Patreon and really be supported in your spiritual journey. So until next time, I thank you all so much. I appreciate you all for being here, and I'm sending you all my love.